Jai Hind everyone, welcome back to the class of English Studies. My name is Arun Kumar, your guide, mentor and partner in the mission of mastering NDS, CDS and SSC English. Friends, we have successfully completed the series 100 Golden Rules of Spotting Errors. We discussed total 100 rules from different topics of English grammar. We discuss those rules in 8 videos. All videos are available in the playlist of the channel. You can watch those videos and master the spotting error rules. In this class, I am going to start a new topic, a new chapter, again, which is very important for examination purpose. No less than 5 to 6 questions are directly asked from this topic. Yes, I am talking about narration, direct and indirect speech. Basically, we'll be discussing what rules, based on the rules, examples, and the most important traps and tricks. We'll discuss where the paper setters play tricks, how the paper setters confuse the candidates. So we'll discuss everything in the coming slides. I'll try to finish this chapter in 2 to 3 classes. In the first class, we'll be discussing the very basics of narration. What is narration? Narration is reporting someone's words in 2 ways. Suppose somebody says something to me, then I have to say the same words to other. I have 2 ways. Either I will convey his message in the same words as he has spoken, or I will convey his message in my own words. Yes, 2 ways. Either in his words, exactly what he said in his words, or I will convey the same message in my words. So when we convey the message exactly in the words of the speaker, it is direct speech. And when we don't use exactly the same words, we change the form, it is indirect speech. So direct speech is what? Exactly the words spoken by the speaker, without any without change of single word. So this is direct speech. Indirect speech is what? Said in other way, changing the words, changing the form, changing the way. So this is indirect speech. So narration is what? Reporting of something in different ways. One is direct way and other is indirect way. But friends, remember, when you change from direct to indirect, what changes? Only the structure and forms. Meaning will never change. Meaning of the message, meaning of the sentence will remain intact. Same, it will not change in any case. What will change? Only the structure of the sentence, only the form of the sentence will change. Meaning will not change. So this is the basic idea about narration. Now let us understand. In narration, the sentence has 3 parts. Part 1 is reporting verb, part 2 is reported speech, and part 3 is conjunction, or you can say connectors. In narration, sentence has 3 parts, as I said: reporting verb, reported speech, and conjunctions. Remember these 3 parts. Let us see. He said, I am preparing for NDA. So he said is the first part. This is connector inverted comma is the second part. I am preparing for NDA is the reported speech, and this is the third part. So narration sentence has 3 parts. First part, reporting verb. Second part is connector, and third part is what? Reported speech. Reporting verb will have these action words or verbs. You can say said, told, asked, ordered. Reporting verb will tell you who said to whom and in what manner, whether he requested, he ordered, he commanded, he exclaimed. So the manner and who told to whom. Reported speech will tell you what exactly the sentence, the matter, the main statement, the content, actual matter. So there are three parts. One is reporting verb, RV. Second is connector, conjunction. And third is what? Reported speech, which is the main statement, main matter. The office ordered. You can see reporting verb is what? Ordered. Reporting verb. This is part one. This is what? Connector, part 2, inverted comma. Close the gate immediately. This is the main sentence. This is called reported speech, part 3rd. So there are three parts: reporting verb, connector, and reported speech. Reported speech is the main statement, main sentence, what the speaker said. Now, when we change narration, when we change from direct speech to indirect speech, remember there are three types of changes that we do. What are those? First is the change of persons. Wherever you find persons or personal pronouns in reported speech side, change. You have to change them. We will see how to change. Second is the change of tense. Tense of the reported speech will change. And third is the change of conjunction. And connector that we were talking about, this will change. All changes happen on the side of reported speech. Remember, change of persons and change of tensage. All changes happen on the side of a reported speech, but according to the reporting verb. All these changes will depend on what? Reporting verb. We will see how. See the first one, change of person. Change of person. Person, change of persons when I say pronouns. He said, I will help you. So this is part 1. He said is what? A reporting verb. Part 1 reporting verb. Part 2 is what? Connector. And part 3 is reported speech, which is what? Third part. He said, I will help you. Now what I said, all changes will take place where? On the side of reported speech, but according to the reporting verb. You can see I changed into he here. He said that he would help me. I changed into he, you changed into me. So this is change of person. We will see how we will change the persons in detail. But for now you understand, persons change. I change into he, you change into me. Second is the change of tense. She said, I am tired. See, I change into she, persons, and change of tense, am change into was. This is the second change of tense. Present se past use ho gaya. And third, what? Change of conjunction. You can see this is connector. The officer said the cadets are ready. Inverted comma, change into what? That. So basically three types of changes. First is the change of persons, means personal pronouns. Second change is the change of tense. And third change is the change of conjunction. These three changes take place when we change direct speech sentence into indirect speech. We will see in detail how these changes take place, what are the rules, tricks, everything. Now next, SON formula, very important. This is the backbone of grammar, you can say. If you understand this formula, half of the narration is done. SON formula is means subject, O means object, and N means no change. And 1 to 3 means first person, second person, and third person. First person, second person, and third person. SON means subject, object, N for no change. Means first person changes according to subject, second person changes according to object, and third person does not require change. Means there is no change when we have third person. First person changes according to subject, second person changes according to object, and third person no change. Now we talking about these persons, first person, second person, third person. Where it will change? On the side of reported speech. When on the side of reported speech, when you have first person, second person, third person, you will apply this formula. If you find first person, change according to subject of reporting verb. If you find second person, you change according to object of reporting verb. When you find third person, you don't change. Example. First one. First person change according to subject how. He said, I am tired. So he said is what reporting verb. This is connector and this is what reported speech. Now, first step is what you have to do is subject. And he said S is he is the subject. Now we have to change the sentence into indirect speech. Then first of all, he said, in place of what inverted comma we use that conjunction, inverted comma changes into that. That I is what? First person changes according to subject, subject is he, so I change it into he. Was tired. We will see the tense change also. See the second person, here the second person is what? You, will change according to object, object is what? Me. She said to me, she is subject, me is object. You are smart, so you are smart, you is what? Second person, will change according to object. And third, you can see I said she is brave. She is third person, so will not change. Will not change. So she remained she here. So basically what SON formula is what? First person changes according to subject, second person changes according to object, and third person no change. Subject and object is what? From reporting verb side, and person you have to find on the side of reported speech. Now, we talked about the change of person. Let us talk about the change of tense, how the change of tenses takes place. When the reporting verb, remember, is in what? Present and future tense, there is no change of tense. Very simple. When reporting verb is in present tense or future tense, there is no change in the tense of reported speech. But remember, persons will change. Persons will always change. When reporting verb is in present and future tense, tense of the reported speech will not change. Persons will change. But when reporting verb is in past tense, reported speech will shift to past tense. When reporting verb is in past tense, the tense of the reported speech will also shift to the past tense. See example. He says, reporting verb is what? in present tense, I am ready. Reported a speech. He says that he is ready. Tense not changed. Why tense not changed? Because reporting verb is in present tense. He will say future tense reporting verb. So I am ready. So he is ready. Present tense. Tense not change. Why? Reporting verb is in present tense and future tense. But when reporting verb is in past tense, the tense change into past. And how? Simple present changes into simple past. I go, he went, you can see. Present continuous changes into past continuous. He was going, I am going, he was going. I have gone. Present perfect changes into past perfect. He had gone. Present perfect continuous changes into past perfect continuous. I have been going. He had been going. So when reporting verb is in past tense, then the reported speech will change into past tense. And the rule is what? Corresponding tenses. Present indicative simple present changes into simple past. Present continuous changes into past continuous. Present perfect changes into past perfect. And present perfect continuous changes into past perfect continuous. Corresponding. Simple present, simple past, present continuous, past continuous, present perfect, past perfect, present perfect continuous, past perfect continuous. Do, does, did, is, am, are, was, were, has, have, had, has been, have been, had been. This is how the change of tense takes place. Now next we have golden rule of tense change. We discussed that if reporting verb is in past tense, reported the speech has to be shifted into past tense only. And the rule says if reported speech in simple present, then it will change into simple past. If it is a present continuous, will change into past continuous. Present perfect, past perfect. Present perfect continuous, past perfect continuous corresponding. Now, if reported speech is in past tense, already in past tense, then how the change will take place? How we will change? Let us see. If it is in simple past, suppose I went, it will change into past perfect, leaving one gap. After simple past, what comes? Past continuous, then past perfect, then past perfect continuous. What is the sequence? Simple past, past continuous, past perfect, and past perfect continuous. So if the sentence is in simple past, it will leave one gap. Past continuous will change into past perfect. If it is in past perfect, past continuous, then it will again make a gap and it will change into past perfect continuous. If it is in past perfect continuous, it cannot make a gap, so it will remain in past perfect tense, and past perfect tense will continuous will again remain in past perfect continuous. So past simple past will change into past perfect. I went, you can see, had, change into past perfect. Past continuous will change into past perfect continuous, leaving one gap. Was, were, change into what? Had been. You can see. Then past perfect continuous had will change into what? Past perfect, no change, no change, because cannot make a gap. And past perfect continuous had been will not change. Why? Again, it cannot make a gap. Simply, you have in simple words, you understand what is the sequence? Simple past, past continuous, past perfect, and past perfect continuous. If the sentence is in simple past tense, it will change into past perfect, leaving one gap. If the sentence is in past continuous, it will change into past perfect continuous, leaving one gap. If sentence is in past perfect, it cannot make a gap, so it will remain past perfect. Past perfect continuous again cannot make a gap, so it will remain in past perfect continuous. This is the trick that you can keep in mind. This is how the tense changes when reported speech is in past tense. So leaving one gap. Now the next is pronoun case. Case is what? Subjective case, objective case, and possessive case. First person singular, what? I. Plural, we. Objective of I is me. Possessive is my. My book, my pen, my school. We. Objective of we is us, and possessive is our. Again, second person, objective you, and possessive your. Third person, he, him, and possessive is his. She, her, and possessive is her. It, possessive is its. And they, them, and possessive is their. Friends, you have to keep this chart in mind. This is very, very important because we are going to use this while changing the persons of the reported speech. Remember, we have to change the persons, personal pronouns, and this will be very, very important there. So you have to keep this chart in mind. You can have this screenshot of this slide, and you must learn this chart. There's all these, cases: subjective, objective, and possessive. Now, the most important slide: steps. What steps we will follow to change direct speech into indirect speech. Step number 1: identify the reporting verb clause. Very simple. When you have any sentence, first identify what reporting verb and reported speech, and then connector, conjunction. Three parts we have already discussed, so identify the three parts. So reporting verb, reported speech, and that connector. When you have identified the reporting verb, find the subject, verb, and object. Underline the subject of the sentence in reporting verb, object, and the verb. Why? We'll see. The second step is identify persons in the reported speech, because we have to change the persons. So on the reported speech side, underline the persons. Suppose I, first person, us, I, we, us, first person. So we have to underline the persons on the side of reported speech. Then step number 3, identify the sentence type. Choose reporting verb. Based on the manner of reporting, we will use the verb. Suppose the sentence is assertive sentence, then simply we'll use what? Said and told. If it is interrogative, what will use? Asked, inquired. He inquired, he asked me. Imperative sentence: ordered, requested, advised, commanded. So based on the manner how the things are being reported. Exclamatory sentences: emotions, exclaimed with joy, exclaimed with sorrow, exclaimed with surprise. So best identify the sentence, and according to the sentence we have to use these verbs, reporting verbs. Now, and the last one, apply the change rules. What are the change rules? Change of persons, change of tense, and change of connectors, conjunction. So change of person according to SON 123 formula. First person changes according to subject. Second person changes according to object. Third person does not change. Okay. Change of tense rule, how they change. What is the tense change rule? If reporting verb is in present tense and future tense, then the tense of the reported speech will not change. If the reporting verb is in past tense, reported speech will shift to the past tense, and we have already discussed how to change the tense in the previous slides. So basically, these are the basic rules of narration to change direct speech into indirect speech. If you know those rules, you will be doing the questions very easily with 100% accuracy. These are the rules, and now we will apply these rules while doing the questions. We will apply these rules stepwise. So my advice, please see this video again and again. Try to understand the rules. If possible, write somewhere. And in the next video, we are going to apply these rules for doing the questions. This is Arun Kumar signing for today. See you in the next class with more questions, more exercise questions on the topic narration. Thank you.